Hello, Glitch Ripper here, aka Whenever I Isaac in this configuration, and I I got a massive break in Greed Mode where I a double Steam sale, and it decided that taking items while they were free somehow grants you a ton of curse or evil or whatever it is. Anyhow, it's one of the dynamics from Lost and Found, and apparently, if you do that enough, this guy shows up and he just chases you around. He doesn't deal any direct damage, mind you, but he likes shooting quadruple shots periodically that can hurt you. Otherwise, I got just a lot of miscellaneous items, some of which are, again, JoJo's items that I'm wondering why I hadn't seen them before. Maybe maybe when it was lips. Maybe when I was shuffling my mods around to get things kind of working optimally again, maybe I activated one that I hadn't before and inactivated a different one or something. Because that's also possible. Also, some mods and Greed Mode get weird because apparently some items normally require unlocks and will show up in Greed Mode regardless of whether or not you've unlocked them. So that's a thing. Meanwhile, I'm basically Azazel, but you probably couldn't tell because of my character's extreme resemblance to a floating, like floating versions of Jacob and Esau right now, which is interesting because they are doing tributes to Anti-Birth and or the upcoming Repentance. I mean, they know that's going to be in there, so they apparently threw the characters in, so in their own interesting way. So that happened, and I'm going into Ultra Greed again. Oh yeah. It's just a side effect shuffling things around to record. Kind of got to click on the game to get it to actually work the game again, so that happens. It's kind of weird that way, but whatever. Meanwhile, so many things are blackened out, and now I understand where that's from. It was never from Epic at Community Mod, so it's not. There were never such things as Shadow Champions, which I thought was what was going on. No, what's really going on is those enemies are cursed, so they have additional curse power of some sort. So if your curse goes way up, you wind up just having everything just totally out to get you. This is awesome. I got a lot of extra range. You don't normally see this much range as Azazel. You normally have no idea how well this works out having actual ranges, and he is just getting obliterated by flies. Because yes, I do have Guppy transformation, so he just got obliterated by flies. Just poof. However, I'm in Ultra Greedier, so therefore Ultra Greedier will show up. And my reflection with these tiers doing this for... I'm wondering what's firing copies of my tier effects. It seems to not even... It seems to be weird now it's figuring its way through. It's just like not doing them all at the same time. And because I have my reflection, they're like just kind of flowing around me. Just making this absolutely hilarious. I do have Star Platinum, but I'm not sure if I'm going to need to use them. Giant leg spike. That tends to happen in this mode. Okay, I think he just got bobbed. Thank you, Bob. I can't... Okay, there, I know where I am now. Get blown, get blown, get blown. Giant lag spikes. Okay, this ought to supply him with enough flies to melt through his armor. This might be the fastest Ultra Greedier run I've ever had. think I just narrowly avoided the explosion. Okay, it's gonna be out, so I don't even need to charge anymore. Yeah, I never had to use my stand super move. Not even once. Just just crushed him. Apparently, if you get Guppy versus him, it gets ridiculous. So the classic ultimate break of double steam sail and chaos equals, yeah, I'm coming through with like a triple transformation or more. Let me see. I got Guppy. I just earned Batwing. As I was saying, I got Guppy. I got now this time I shouldn't be flying through it. See, I got Guppy. I got Yes Mother. I got Bookworm. I saw a lot of active items this run, and just settled with the nail. So unlike that weird run I had where I didn't see an active the whole time, this time it's like, okay, let's just throw actives at you. And even with the break, putting it to where if you don't want to collect certain passive past a certain point, you're just stuck. So even re-rolls and the automatic restock ability of Greed Mode won't save you. So therefore, sorry, no absolute perfection here. There's no you broke it yet. So I still haven't got that in this file. I did do that once in my main file. It was on the chest, and I just had like blank card Jira because it was an Eden run, and it literally gave me blank card as my item. And then like on the second floor, I got Jira, and then after that, it just got ridiculous. And because I had the ability to get to the chest already from like regular unlocking path of it, then what happened after that was I keep going off the machine somehow. Anyhow, what happened after that is I kept just doubling all the chests in the starting room. Every time I had the opportunity, whenever I got there, like I clear a few floors, go back. I mean, not floors. Clear a few rooms, go back. Dupe them all. Repeat until I just had like a full Minecraft stack worth of chests, like 64. Because if you double 4 enough times, you will get 64 chests. It will happen. Now, reason why I got 99 cents this time was interesting. I got that counterfeit dollar item at the last moment from Community Remixed, and it makes it where you get 99 cents initially, but then like after you clear enough rooms, it starts like subtracting money. And I just got it at the last moment, so it was the perfect time to do this. So I'm like, okay, I'm just winning here. If only everyone was as generous as you are. As a special note, this appears right before you unlock Keeper, so that means as long as it didn't jam on that last one, and I'd like to specifically ease off it for a moment to look at it. Okay, it's not jammed, it's at 999. As high up as it'll go normally. I will now do the ceremonial last push. I unlocked Keeper, and now it explodes. That was my last official unlock character for this file. Because I had that wild run earlier where I unlocked, well, I've unlocked pretty much them all anyhow, so. And that wild run with the getting the Forgotten was just awesome. But yeah, you get like a ton of coins for doing this, which is partially pointless, but I'm doing it just to salute the fact that in Greed Mode, it's all about the money. So, money, 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 money. Yeah, money. So therefore, hey, Ultra Greed, guess who got out with the most money? Me! Me! I got out with the most money. In fact, I can bomb this guy for even more money. Maybe. Will you give me... will give me a 5-piece, sir? Because I would appreciate it. I mean, I went through all this lag and all this fighting to do this. Although, to be perfectly fair, that was probably the best smackdown I've ever had against Ultra Greedier. Because, gosh, not only did I have Guppy, but I had Monstro's Lung plus Azazel. So it's just like the beam raking was ridiculous, and they all count toward your hits, and they all count towards your flies, even though beams have a reduced efficiency of generating flies. It was just so overpowering that the fly army just annihilated them, and I have had a good run for stats this time. Nothing extra cool and special like Magic Mushroom or something like that, but, well, then again, I did get Cricket's Head, so that's pretty special. But it's just like lots of things just added up, so just I have ridiculous attack power, and that combined with, like boatload of flies equals he just got totally and utterly wasted. Like, poof! He's just gone. I was going to use this feels like I'm walking on sunshine in the fight, but I guess that's not that was not necessary the whole time. I'm pretty sure, you know, I think that was a flawless victory. I have 2 like Holy Mantle charges from Holy Hearts, and neither of them went out, so I'm pretty sure I just flawless Ultra Greedier. Okay. I hadn't done that before. That's new. Well, anyhow, I'm out of here. Gonna show the Wheel of Characters for a moment, because why not? So you hop in there. But, yeah, that happened. Okay, I've done some wacky things before, but I'm certainly pretty sure that's on my toppers list. There's still items that I got out of that selection that I'm still not sure exactly what they did to contribute to that madness. It just kind of all compounded beautifully. So I'm gonna at least show the Wheel of Characters for a moment. Pop down back to normal for a while, because there's a lot of my normal... there's a lot of my regular routes that I haven't fully ran with the characters before. But at least now I have all the base characters plus some modded. So the Wheel of Characters says, yay! The interesting thing is Keeper is actually before Apollyon and Forgotten, but I cut Keeper last because that takes a while, piling that all up at the end of Greed Mode. So, yeah, I think this is how it turned out the last time I was doing my base character unlocks, is that Keeper was my last character that I unlocked. So I think history just repeated itself. Now the Lost, because of my Greed Mode running to get Keeper, now starts with Holy Mantle. The funny thing is, I haven't even unlocked the D4 yet, because the way to unlock it is you have to blow up enough machines that are normally found in arcades, and I haven't exploded that many yet, so that's kind of funny. Of course, him without the D4 is actually a good idea, because he's kind of... You don't want to reroll Holy Mantle ever, so therefore it's just one of those things where you don't even want it. So, no. I'm not really concerned with getting D4 for the Lost right now. But I will be able to finally do some Lost runs now that I have him starting with Holy Mantle. And because I was so close whenever I got that, I decided, yeah, why not finish off the amount for Keeper. And I wound up getting 99 cents after that. Well, again, partially because how it works, because it detonates the machine, it gives you about 120 cents or so, which is obviously more than what you need. So I'll unlock Keeper. And, like, I have several characters that in this file I have done nothing with yet. And of course, I have my modded characters that I've considered workable for this. So, see, is there one that maybe... Oh, that's probably what's up. It's probably the Johnny Joe, one of the Johnny Joestar mods that got me those extra items. Okay, that's completely fair. Because I knew one of them included them, so I got the one that was like the cooler one that had like the extra stuff. So, yeah, that's definitely why I was getting those items. Now that helps solve that mystery. So I have my JoJo's characters here, as well as the one added from Limbo Deals, Jahaziel, which sounds suspiciously like Jazahar, who may have hung out with a few times in Minecraft. And because I have Lost and Forgotten, there's some of these here. And I have some extras that I just decided that I liked from the workshop overall. Rebecca she actually gets us all sorts of unlocks now, but I'm not going to be able to show off her style as much as I was originally until I maybe get a few mod things sorted out. Maybe not, I don't know. Again, a lot of this should just totally turn around whenever Repentance hits, because that's going to change a lot of things, because I know they've said they're going to upgrade the API, so it should be able to handle a lot more smoothly. That's like the first thing I think they're going to try to do, is to optimize it. I don't think they're going to like add so much more new features, because they already have ways of handling pretty much what everybody needs, and like even some modders have found ways of making their own APIs that would do those things, and they could always just port those to the new API once it gets upgraded. So I don't think they're going to be fancifying it. I think they're going to be optimizing it. So showing you like her different styles will definitely come more there. I was really planning on doing that earlier, but stuff happened. You never know. I might get lucky and be able to smooth things out otherwise. But we'll see. We'll see. And so yeah, I have some extras there. I really thought she'd be closer to the other characters that were the main characters there, but no, she's actually close to the end of the line. So you can see how the more characters you add, the more it just causes them to fade in the distance until you can barely see the other side at all in terms of characters. Because it's like the ring widens backwards in a way, but it doesn't actually do that visually up close, so it has this weird visual stretching. And I find that kind of fascinating in and of itself, and it is something to just kind of show once in a while, going, yay, this is what happens when you have a lot of characters. Which will make things even more interesting whenever Repentance hits and we get Bethany as well as Jacob and Esau from any birth. They're going to expand the line just naturally by a few slots. And, let me see, I don't think I have any dual characters on here of that type right now. No, I don't. Not currently. I mean, if I had Revelations active right now, then Dante and Sharon might be kind of like that, where they show up side by side. But I'm just thinking of like the visual enlargement this is going to have whenever that hits, just with those extra characters. Let alone the fact that a lot of these other characters will be ported, so it's just going to get ridiculous. For now, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later, and bye for now, everybody.